Hello! Today we are going to play the Super Meat Boy 3D demo that you can currently find on Steam. Let's see if we can play this upcoming indie jam with 90 FPS on our little Steam Deck machine here. So this is a Steam Deck OLED with a 90 Hz panel. Theoretically we can take benefit of those 90 FPS if we can get there. Let's see if that's possible, and let's check first the settings, what we have here by default. Graphic wise, so it's 800p as you can see here. We have resolution scale, let's leave that as it is. Set frame rate limit to 120 so that we could get to those 90 if possible. Anti-aliasing, quality epic, no RTX graphic card, so not DLSS post-processing, epic, shading VSync on, textures epic, so basically everything set to epic. Let's see if we also get epic frame rate then. Alright, so let's take a look. So, what the hell is this here? That looks like a pixel mess. Well, a pixel mess in almost 90 FPS. Let's see if we need to set the resolution scale here to full, so basically that it's displayed at native resolution. Maybe that's what this means here. And here we go. Okay, so we are basically rendering this in the lowest resolution possible before, and now it's visible. Let's see what we can do here. But we're also down to 30 FPS, as you can see. So, hold A to jump. That's no problem. Okay, first level done. So this is 800p native resolution in epic settings. But we're also getting only to around 30 FPS, as you can see here. So we need to adjust that still a bit in a moment. But let's see what we need to do here. So we now can also run, which is already going crazy here, as you can see, but I'm also directly jumping into the enemy. So this is a really fast game where you need fast response times also if possible. Okay. Oh no! So let's see if we can get frame rate wise a bit more into the 60 or even 90 region. So let's go to medium settings instead of epic, and let's see what happens then. Medium, shading, everything on. Okay, so 800p native resolution medium settings now, and we are at around almost 50 FPS, as you can see here. Oh, I need to get to that wall at the end, it seems. So the game is also quite fast. Let's see if I can get to that wall. So around 50 FPS, that's already much nicer. And that was also the second level. Yeah, we are having those 60 FPS right now actually. Oh no. There we go. Okay, so let's see if we can also move to 90 FPS somehow. Let's move that down to low settings everywhere. Okay. And you can see that we immediately jump to those 90 FPS now. So on low settings, native resolution 800p, we're actually getting those 90 FPS. Also finish that level. Also pretty stable at 90 FPS now. Hold the dash while jumping. Okay. Okay, maybe a bit later. Here we go. Oh, that was not the right thing to do. Oh. It's a game where you die very fast. Also the 2D games were already a lot of fun. Let's see if this time I can jump all those. Good, that's good. Okay. Seems to be the other direction. So I can break through that wall with that dash actually. Here we go. Pretty good. Also almost 90 FPS, 84 right now. And I have to say low settings look pretty good still, so I would actually keep here the 90 FPS with low settings. What about you? What would you select out of those settings that you have seen? Maybe we can adjust still a little bit. Let's see. So 800p native is definitely a good idea. Let's see, post-processing maybe medium. Reflection textures medium. Let's do shading also medium. So a mix out of medium and glow now. Let's see what we get frame rate wise. Well, still 90. Okay, so we can wall run. Right, that was too early. Again. Here we go. So still 90 FPS. Let's see if we can still adjust that a bit more. Let's do shadows medium and effects also medium. And now we are actually getting down a bit to 73. Oh no. So I think if you are happy with 60 FPS, you have a lot to play around here actually within the settings. If you would like to keep it at 90 FPS, then probably it's low settings, maybe textures to medium. But yeah, now we are at 70 FPS and it also plays really great. We've got now a good mix out of low and medium settings. And I just died at the end of the level. How can that be? So at the moment we are around 65 FPS more or less. Oh no, that's all full of mines. So let's just do post-processing low. And so we stay with shadows medium, textures medium, effects medium, shading medium, VSync on. And we are almost at 80 FPS. Then maybe to find now the perfect setting, let's do shadows also only low. So let's go through that once more. So we have 800p native resolution, we have anti-aliasing quality low, post-processing low, shadows low, illumination low, reflections low, textures and effects medium, and shading also medium. The rest low, VSync on. And I think that should get us now to around 90 FPS here. 85, 86 at the moment. So I think this will be the setup that I will choose to play this game. But let me know in the comments what you will choose. Is it a bit higher in the graphical setup and 60 FPS? Or are you going for stable 90 and everything set to low? Let's see if we can get through those mines. Oh no! Well, I need to finish this level. It was so close. This game is also really good and this giving you that feeling that just one more round. And now I'm trying to do that too fast, I guess. Or at least you start very fast again. Okay, let's go. And here we go. Level done. So, really cool game, and you can definitely get also to those 90 FPS here if you play it on low settings with native resolution. And if you want to increase the settings and you're fine with 60 FPS, you have a lot to play around with. Even medium settings should be fine. If you're also fine with 30 FPS, you could also play it with epic settings actually, which we had at the beginning. But yeah, I guess in such a game here where you need to be really fast and also your response times of your input,
you will at least want to have those 60 FPS, so I guess it's medium or low settings. Let me know in the comments what you will choose. Thanks for watching. Until next time.